Hey guys, Ben here, and welcome back to another video on The Flash Season 5, and today we're going to be doing a pretty unique theory that I haven't really heard anyone talking about, and I think you guys will really like this. So if you do go on to enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment, and subscribe if you're new so you don't miss any DC TV videos later this year. So if you follow my channel, you would know that the Season 5 villain is rumoured to be the character of Cicada. You can check out my other videos as to why people actually think that Cicada might be coming and why I personally think he's probably going to come. So that's all on my channel. But as you know, yesterday I did a video on the Season 5 audition tapes for Desmond Paul, who we all think is the Cicada character due to the fact of the descriptions of the casting call. So Cicada in the comics is immortal, and this guy Desmond Paul is actually immortal, and he's a meta, and he is definitely a villain because in the tape you can see in the dialogue he actually kills a load of metas. But from the dialogue, myself and many others have deduced that this most likely isn't going to be a season long villain, just due to the fact of the alchemy type thing that they're actually going for in this dialogue, considering that he reveals basically a lot of stuff straight away, and just the way they actually word it in the auditions just really makes it seem like it's going to be a half season villain like alchemy. We think another big bad is going to come, so that's what we're going to be talking about in today's series. So in the comics, Cicada kills his wife, and he is full of regret after he does that, and he attempts to end his own life, but then he's struck by lightning and becomes immortal. He becomes a meta, and he was able to absorb the life force in the comics of others. Therefore, naturally, he goes on to try and actually save and resurrect his wife, which is successful. So he has the powers of resurrection. That's basically what I'm trying to get across. But how does this link into my theory and what you've seen from the title and stuff like that? Well, this theory of mine links into that because if they follow the comic books, Cicada should be able to resurrect people in the TV show if he actually ends up being that. And think back all the way back to like Season 2 when they were casting the Season 3 villains and everything like that, and also the Season 4 villains. Everyone has been craving to see Cobalt Blue as the main villain, and with the death of Eddie Thawne at the end of Season 1, people have been craving him to actually return as Cobalt Blue, which I'm totally really down for, and this would be the perfect way to bring him back, and he could be the proper big bad overarching Cicada, and Cicada resurrects him, and it's in the form of Eddie as Cobalt Blue, as Cicada would be able to resurrect him if he actually found the body, which has been a lingering mystery because we never found out where it actually went as it floated into the singularity at the end of Season 1. So who is Cobalt Blue? Well, we're going to be explaining Cobalt Blue, a little bit of what you actually need in order to actually believe in this theory. His real name in the comics is Malcolm Thawne, so obviously, you know, there's a link to Eddie right there. And his biological parents are actually Henry and Nora Allen, so therefore he is the twin brother of Barry Allen in the comics. And at birth he was given to the Thawne family, which he later finds out, and it was all in the mix-up when Nora was given birth and the other woman who was given birth, which actually ended up being a Thawne. And to cover up the death of the Thawne child, Malcolm was actually given to the Thawnes, but he's actually an Allen, so that's why he doesn't take on the Allen name, but he is biologically an Allen. So in the comics, Cobalt Blue draws his powers from a talisman that channels a blue flame that has run throughout his family, and he was the only one not able to actually harness that power, the blue flame, and they actually use it for comm reasons, but you know, he actually ends up using it sometime in the future, and it could steal anything the heart desired. Therefore, at one point, as his hunt for his long lost brother Barry Allen actually goes on, he actually stole Barry and Wally West's speed and became a speedster temporarily. So Cobalt Blue as a character is very appealing to many because, number one, it could bring back Eddie Thawne and also serve as a villain who technically isn't a speedster but can be a speedster. So I think if they went down this route, there would be quite a lot of changes that would actually happen from the comics. Most notably, you probably wouldn't be able to steal everyone's powers, but probably just speedster powers or something very specific like that for the TV show, because I feel like the villains that when they branch off from the comics are actually really good on The Flash, and also the change would gain that sort of power that will be able to make him into the Cobalt Blue character with the powers necessary to steal speed, to steal other people's powers, to actually just fully become a realized version of Cobalt Blue if they actually introduced him. And because maybe in the singularity when he actually got absorbed up into it, we have no idea where that went, maybe he absorbed all that dark matter, and maybe that's why why we haven't seen the body. Another change that would happen was he probably won't be Barry's twin, just due to the fact that most people want Eddie, and I think if they did Cobalt Blue, I think they would do a different version of Eddie, or it would be the same version of Eddie. If they do Cobalt Blue, in my opinion, I think they should do R-Eddie and resurrect him via Cicada. So let me know what you think of this theory in the comments below. I'm very happy with this theory, and I do hope it actually comes true, because Cobalt Blue is a lot more appealing to me than Cicada in my opinion, and people have been asking for it, and also Eddie will return and loads of people want that. So let me know what you thought of this theory. I think it's very unique, I haven't heard of it online, so please be sure to leave a like and a comment, and also subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any Flash videos over the summer, because we're going to be making lots until Comic Con. Then obviously after that we've got the trailer, we've got a lot more footage to actually go over. So if you have any other theories of your own, please be sure to leave them in the comments so I can maybe make a video if any of them are really interesting. So get your theory minds on and let me know. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.
It doesn't make us strong, it doesn't make us weak. Tongue tied to service like Shaq Free.